Hey everyone, how's it going? You'll have to excuse the furnace going. It's making a little noise. It's very cold out. Got my warm jacket on. I hadn't planned on doing a video on this at all because I didn't really expect anything to happen, much less expect it to actually work. My Santa Fe has been sitting all summer, virtually since spring. I lent it to my mother to drive, and when I got it back, it was leaking coolant or antifreeze all over the place. I first assumed it was the water pump because of where it was coming from, but then when I crawled underneath, I could see the radiator had sprung a leak in the bottom tank because it's plastic. And so I replaced the radiator. There was indeed a leak, there's no doubt about it. There's a crack, I could see it. So I replaced the radiator, thinking, oh, awesome. You know, this is way cheaper. The water pump on this car is a bitch. You pretty much got to get it from underneath. It's massive. It's like an 8-hour job. It's really bad. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I just can't do that in my garage. I'm not crawling around on the floor underneath and fumbling through the wheel well and stuff. Just not worth it. It's an old SUV, and it's been a great SUV, but it's getting close to 400,000 kilometers. So I figured, nah, screw it. I'm not going to do it. I called around. The cheapest estimate I had to replace it was $700. So I'm like, screw that. So I just fed up with it. I let it sit. You know, it's still leaking after I replaced the radiator, obviously, and it was leaking quite a bit. Maybe not quite as much as it was before the radiator, but still quite a bit. So I just got frustrated and let it sit. It's been sitting for like, I don't know, a month now since I changed the radiator, maybe a little less. I don't know. Time has no meaning in COVID times. Anyway, when I started looking online, I thought, I wonder if I should try some of that radiator stop leak crap. You know, there's various brands out there. And I did a little research online and on YouTube, and I found this K-Seal stuff. It was like the most highly recommended. Couldn't find it anywhere in stores here though. But I found it on Amazon. It was 25 bucks. I ordered it. I thought, 25 bucks, it's worth a try, right? You know, it'll save the car. If nothing else, I'm not sure how permanent a hold this is, so I might possibly just sell the car now and tell someone that it's going to need a water pump. You know, I'm not going to lie and say it's perfect. I'm going to say, no, it's going to need a water pump. It was leaking and it's sealed now, but I don't know. You know, so I figure if I can get $1,000 for the car, I'm good. I know I called a local scrapyard and they offered me $7, so that's not bad. At least it's something. If I get $1,000 though, it pays for the radiator and whatever, you know, the money I spent on the rad and a little bit extra. I've certainly got my money's worth out of the car. I've had it for well over 10 years and it had 100,000 kilometers when I got it, and I've put over 300,000 on it. Anyway, to make a short story long, I ordered this, got it, didn't expect much. I got it a couple days ago and haven't had time. It's been really cold, and I thought tonight I'm going to get this done. So I got out my old no-spill funnel, put it on there. The radiator was almost empty, about half empty, but mostly filled with water. So I put some antifreeze in it first. Take this, all you're supposed to do is shake this vigorously for 30 seconds. I dumped it into the no-spill funnel, then added antifreeze on top of it to wash it in. Got it in, started the SUV. I've had the battery charger on it since I got home from work, which has been roughly an hour or so. You're supposed to do this with the engine cold. So yeah, I had the battery charger on it because the battery's dead from sitting so long. And the battery's toast anyway. I think I showed you guys in an earlier video with my battery tester. Put this in. This is supposed to be enough for one bottle, effective up to 12 cylinders. So I put a little over half. I'm going to say probably 3/4 of this stuff in there. Let it run, and it was still dripping. I let it get up to temperature, you know, so the thermostat would open up, and it was still dripping a little bit. Not as much, but it was still dripping a little bit. Let it run some more. Wait till the fans kicked on. The electric fan kicked on. Looked underneath. No drip. It had stopped dripping. Let it run for another 20 minutes. Stop drip. There's the occasional drip from on the frame rail where water had pooled. It stopped dripping. Now, I'm not a big believer in mechanic in a can type stuff, but this stuff has really good reviews. Like really on Amazon, when I went on, out of say 20 reviews, 18 of them were positive. The videos I watched, almost all of them were positive. Some of them had worse leak than me, and this actually stopped it. It's supposed to, you know, fix head gasket, cylinder head, engine block, radiator, heater core, water pump casing, and freeze plug leaks. It's neat looking stuff. Like, it just looks like muddy water. If I had a clear cup, I would show it. Let me see if I pour a little in the cap. It's kind of brown. It's not terribly thick. you know, about the consistency of chocolate milk, but you can see it's got little, I don't know, fibers of some sort in it. I don't know what's in it. It just says may cause serious eye irritation, may damage fertility in unborn child, harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. That doesn't sound good at all. It's made in the USA, surprisingly, in Main Street, Medford, New Jersey. And you can check them out, www.kseal.com. It's simple. There's no trick to it. And that worked. So now I'm going to take you guys outside and show you that it's not leaking, because this is just crazy. It's blowing me away here. So I'm going to stop this here and show you guys when I'm outside. So hold on. So I'm outside, got the car started. You can see it's up to temperature. It's in the middle range. I'll rev it a little bit, see if we can get it a little warmer. It had some pretty major lifter tick when I first started because it's been sitting so long. Once it ran for about 10 minutes, the lifter tick went away. I definitely need to do an oil change on this thing, but I just want to show you guys this because this is crazy. It's just blowing me away. This was just kind of a Hail Mary. Let's see, let's turn on the heat here. Oh yeah, she's blowing plenty warm. So let's shut that off. Let's go up front and have a look underneath. Now you'll see a puddle because that's where it was leaking before. Window down so I don't lock my keys in it. There's the puddle. And you can see it's not dripping. Like, this is crazy. And there's what the inside. I'm going to bring this inside and show you guys after. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's get in here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys inside and show you what the stuff looks like inside the no-spill funnel. All right, folks, I'm back in the garage here, the laboratory. Here's the, it still appears to be not leaking. I'm going to let it sit overnight, start it up tomorrow after work and see what's what. And anyway, if you look in there, you can see there's a nice coppery coating inside of here. Let's just take that out of the way. Run my finger around there. Look at, you see that? I don't exactly know what this is. It does have a slightly metallic odor to it, but it's definitely copper. Like, it feels like gold, looks like gold paint on my finger, but it's not really slippery particularly. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Let's take the rag in here and clean the funnel out. There you go. So that's what I dumped into my radiator. Now, keep in mind that the idea here is if it doesn't work, I haven't lost anything. Like, I know people are gonna say, oh, that's how you plug up the heater core and you plug up this and the radiator. I don't care. I don't. If this doesn't work, the car is going to the scrapyard or being sold for parts. So that really doesn't concern me a bit. But that's what it is. Just thought you guys might be interested. I was quite, I don't even want to say pleasantly surprised yet, because who knows, I could go to start it tomorrow or leave for work in the morning and see all the antifreeze all over the driveway. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But for now, this was an interesting result. And I mean, I'm not paid to hawk this stuff. I paid 25 bucks for this. I didn't get it for free. I have no connection with K-Seal. I just thought you guys would be interested. That's the stuff, K-Seal. What have you got to lose, right? If you got nothing left to lose, freedom's just another word for no antifreeze left to lose, or something like that. It's a song. So yeah, give it a try. If you do give it a try, or if you have any experience with this, let me know about that also in the comments below. Very curious myself what other people's experiences have been, aside from the ones I've already seen on YouTube. Or if you know of something else that works good for fixing a leaky water pump, let me know that too. Be interested. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope it's warmer where you are. Take care. Stay safe. See you later.